You're watching Drake Wing Gaming. Enjoy the video.
Hey guys and gals, Never here from Drake Wing Gaming, a 70 on Twitter, the Gaming Drag. Today I'm coming back at you with Let's Play episode of After Class, Anders Path. So let's go ahead and jump right back into it, shall we? Alarm chain, you were up and let's go. Alright. Everyone. The unfocused, chaotic mood came crashing down with those three words, booming from Anders with peerless conviction. The look in his eyes was also completely unflinching, staring daggers into anyone who would dare to talk back to him. You had to remind yourself to breathe. It's very nice of you guys to make dinner. Let us know if you need help, even if it's not much. Will do. Yes, come on then. Huh. You watched as Anders sat down on the couch and buried his face in his hands, taking deep breaths as if to calm down. That's Anders for you, Walter. Always the party pooper. Hey, that's not nice. He can hear you, you know. And you can hear him denying it. Oh, wait, he isn't. That's so... why do we even bother? He went to sit down next to Anders. Mark, to his credit, did the same. Are you alright? Fine. Not to pry, but that doesn't sound fine. I will be fine. I'm just not used to confronting a bunch of people. Really? You seem to have a knack for it. Everyone listened to you. You had to agree, albeit to yourself in the name of reading the room. The image of Anders quieting a room of rowdy people suited him, you found. Then again, he'd also proven to be quite passive at times. Perhaps he was more assertive when the attention wasn't on him. He's right, Walter. I do bring the mood down sometimes. Not proud of it. Hey, now, that's not fair to yourself. You've never brought my mood down. Well, there you go. Maybe I was a little harsh. My bad. Good. We're all understanding each other. Why don't we watch some anime and unwind? I'm down. Andrew's gonna apologize later, yeah? Yeah. The three of you let the bummer mood dissipate with the misadventures of three middle school girls who acted like gremlins for a while. Lars popped in to make sure none of you were allergic to the ingredients they were using, but other than that, it was just hanging out with friends. Real friends. But it also felt kinda different than that, somehow. My head hurts, and my chest too. Something about this feels familiar, but... that's not what shogi is! Oh. Walter turned the TV off a while ago, you alright? That makeup made it look like she got punched in the face. It's so dumb. Man, you got tickled by that one. I haven't seen you laugh like that before. Oh, come on. That one was pretty good. Most of the jokes didn't get a rise out of Anders at all, but once that scene came up, you were almost startled at how Anders started belly laughing. I like the one-person hide-and-seek one better, though. Well, I'm glad you're feeling better, Anders. Huh, yeah, me too. Food's ready. Oh, it looks as good as it smells. Agree, this is some good stuff. Thanks for the food. Huh, you haven't eaten it yet, but we'll take the compliments. It's thanks to Lars' dexterity, and Parker's sense of timing. There you go. And Gil's attention to detail. Sounds like you guys make a good team. Let's eat. You and the others managed to find room somehow on the coffee table for all of you. Specifically, Parker held his plate in his left hand, and Coach Gill shoved his quite close to yours. Before you were eating for very long. Oh, about yelling at you earlier. I'm sorry, I overreacted. You're fine, Anders. We were getting too rowdy. The yelling wasn't necessary, but I know where you're coming from. I was impressed that you spoke up, to be honest. I was concerned you might be a little too anxious for school life. It's reassuring to know that you can speak your mind. Oh, thanks, everyone. Huh, what a nice resolution, but my chest hurts again. You and the others went back to enjoying dinner. It felt like everything was right in that moment, but realizing that gave you a mix of emotions you couldn't resolve. I feel so weird about this. It's nostalgic, but it also feels wrong. Like something else should be here. And something else is here that maybe shouldn't be. I'm overthinking it. Feeling well fed up with the internal turmoil, you ate your food and let your mind empty out. Delicious. Oh, thanks. Oh, shucks. I'm not echoing that, but you're welcome. Alright, now it's time to address the elephant in the room. Huh? None of us are elephants, though. It's a figure of speech. It means one thing in all our minds that we haven't talked about yet. Ooh. Thanks for sparing me the explanation. Anyway, the reason I brought you all here today is... He flicked his wrist and fanned out 6 tickets, all from some organization you didn't recognize. I half-heartedly entered a raffle for the fun of it, and wouldn't you know it, I actually won. So, we're invited to spend a day and a night tomorrow at the beach. The beach? The tension in the room fell slack immediately. It's spring, though. Beggars can't be choosers. Well, it could still be fun. So that's why you told me to pack swim trunks. It's definitely a surprise. Right, Anna doesn't care for the seaside. Well, there's still other stuff to do. True. I'm sure it'll be fine. And it's time for the other elephant in the room. Where the hell are we all gonna sleep? Good point. I volunteered to sleep in Walter's room to make space in the living room for the others. How generous of you, but no. Come on! No. Please, Walter? That's a no, Gilbert. E2? You really should just let it go, Coach. I refrained from giving most of my opinions, but... You saw Anders give a deep, beleaguered sigh. He wondered what the meaning behind that was, assuming there was any hidden meaning at all. At the very least, you have to admit you're being desperate here. I'd have even said you were fine if you weren't so creepy about it. 1 second, y'all. It is water time. Alright, guys and gals. We are back. Let's jump back into it, shall we? Okay. At the very least, you have to admit you're being desperate here. I'd even have said you were fine if you weren't so creepy about it. All of you suck. Fine. Whatever. I tried. I almost started overthinking about that. I need to just take what Anders says at face value sometimes, too. Anyway, I have some quilts. I'll see if there's enough for everyone. I'll go with... Oi! Listen to Anders and let it go. You didn't have to hit him, though. Where words fail, fists prevail. Nice, big kitty. You stay up all night thinking of that one? You should give it a rest, too, little kitten. Why, you... Hey, Anders, give me a hand, will you? Sure thing. Sorry, y'all. I haven't been in here yet. Your bedroom is quite spacious, too. It is. I like it a lot. The quilts are in the closet back there. Gotcha. You and Anders set about collecting the quilts on the shelves in the closet. It occurred to you that you were quite close to Anders suddenly. There were even a few times you bumped into him, but he barely reacted. It got you wondering. Anders blushed a few times when you were hanging out, and other times he seemed completely detached. It wasn't very consistent, all in all. Maybe he sometimes made a point of not reacting. But that hardly matters right now. It's not like anything's gonna happen tonight, even though I might not object to that. Looks like you're short of having one for everyone. Ha, you're right. Well, I'll have to figure something else out then. Yep. You half suspected Coach Gill would come ambush you while you're in your bedroom, but perhaps having Anders there warded him off. Instead, it seemed that the last of them came back from getting ready for bed. Bad news, guys. Someone might have to sleep on the floor. Not it. Let's decide who sleeps without a quilt like that. Yeah, maybe you should volunteer, big kitty. Take one for the team. Are you sure, Walter? Well, unless someone sleeps in my room, there aren't enough quilts for everyone. Oh, is that all? Then let Anders share your room for the night. He would be the most comfortable there anyway, if your bedroom is as spacious as everything else. What? That's, quite thoughtful of you, Gil. Don't say that like I'm never thoughtful. Didn't you say you have good attention to detail? It's a good idea, certainly. I don't mind. Can't think of anything else, so sure. Well, there's one person whose opinion matters more than anyone else's here. He looked at Anders, who seemed conflicted. He faltered. I'd be sleeping on the floor in there anyway, so I suppose it doesn't matter. I wouldn't mind if he shared the bed, but maybe he's not comfortable with that. I'll ask without prying eyes later. Then it's settled. Now hand over those quilts, Walter. Yep. It took a moment to watch everyone take the quilts and settle themselves for the night. We need to wake up before 5, everyone, so set your alarms, or Walter can wake us up. Alrighty, you guys gonna sleep now? It was a bit of a silly question as the boys were already getting tucked in. I'll take that as a yes. Sleep well, everyone. You too. Good night, Anders. Walter. Sleep warm and tight. Don't let the coach bite. In the darkness, you heard Anders pulling up his backpack from the corner and taking it with him. Let's get going. Yep. The two of you took turns brushing your teeth and washing your faces before heading to your room. Alright, now for that final elephant hanging out in my house. Are you going to be able to sleep tonight? Oh. Anders stretched his back. I doubt it. Oh no, is there any way I can help? Don't worry about it. I'll rest my eyes when I need to. Okay. You didn't like it at all, but you knew the struggles of insomnia well. Some things just couldn't be helped. Well, if you want to entertain yourself for a while, don't let me stop you. I'm a pretty heavy sleeper. I see. Good to know. Actually, do you want to share the bed? It's plenty big enough, so it'd be a lot more comfortable. No, thank you. Ah, alright. Not even a discussion. Well, I offered. Thanks, Walter. What for? For all sorts of things. This week has been a nice change for the most part. Aw, you're welcome. Let's have some fun together too tomorrow. Huh, sure. I'll go and turn out the lights now. Sure thing. See you tomorrow. Oh, I'll go close the door. Mr. Stone probably snores really loud. Oof, that has to suck. Doesn't that cause breathing problems? It indicates breathing problems, more like. But I'm sure he's fine. I see. Alright, well, good night, Anders. Sleep well. As you settled into bed, an odd pang of discomfort came over you, like you had an opportunity to learn more about Anders, but it slipped away at some point. Sensing having regrets. Anything I haven't learned now, I can learn later. It's not too late. We'll be seeing more of each other in the future. That much is certain. Enough thinking, self. I have an early day tomorrow. Day 7. Ooh, excuse me. Ugh, what now? Hey, I'm awake! You really are hard to wake up. My hands are sore from shaking you back to reality. We're gonna deal with whatever these kids want us to do today, and you were here sleeping in. I swear. Wait, where am I? Is this a dream? Oi, are you even listening to me? Huh? Oh, what's happening here? Am I being sent to the past? Or is it one of the memories I've forgotten? Earth to Walter! Oh, not at all, Herbert. Herbert, no, you're not calling me that again. Herbert, no, you're not calling me that again. I'm gonna tell Mom. Sorry, brother. That's fine. Go clean yourself, and we'll see the others downstairs. Okay. Okay. All done. Now I should go downstairs. What's taking you so long? We're leaving soon. Sorry, didn't know how to turn on the shower. Jeez, you're so helpless. You should have asked me. I know. Sorry. You're fine, silly. Let's go downstairs. Alright, y'all, I'm going to pause it right there. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon if you can. It always helps. Before I go, I want to give a quick shout-out to all of our lovely patrons. Thank y'all for everything you do for the channel. We greatly appreciate your support. Anyway, I love you all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!